Hi guys, welcome to my video. Today we will be talking about the top 10 moments of the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Starting off the list at number 10, we have Cameroon upsetting the number 1 ranked team in the world, Brazil. This was Brazil's first group stage loss in over 24 years. The winning goal was scored in stoppage time by Vincent Aboubakar, who then received a second yellow card for taking his shirt off in celebration. This resulted in a red card. Next at number 9, we have Japan defeating Spain 2-1 in another huge upset, which knocked out Germany out of the World Cup. This group was named the Group of Death and had Germany, Spain, Japan, and Costa Rica. This defeat led to Japan finishing at the top of the group, something that nobody expected. Moving on to number 8 is Christian Pulisic against Iran. He put his body on the line for this goal and got injured in the process when colliding with the goalkeeper. However, this secured the US the win and allowed them to move on to the round of 16. Surprisingly, the US hadn't even qualified for the World Cup 4 years ago, but this year they had a great run. At number 7, we have Cristiano Ronaldo becoming the first man to score in 5 World Cups after his penalty against Ghana in Portugal's opening game. Overall, Ronaldo has had a great soccer and international career, being the highest international scorer with 118 goals. This being his last World Cup most likely, it was great to see him achieve this record and sadly the end of his World Cup run. Now, number 6 is by far the biggest upset in this year's World Cup. Argentina's loss to Saudi Arabia in the opening group stage game. Argentina started the game off strong with Lionel Messi scoring a penalty in the 10th minute. But then things went horribly wrong in the second half for Argentina, where they conceded 2 goals. Next, number 5 is the best goal scored in the whole tournament, the Brazilian Richarlison's goal against Serbia. Richarlison went into this tournament with a lot of hate and doubt around him. However, he proved people wrong with his great performance and this amazing goal. Now, number 4, we're moving on to the quarterfinals, and we have Croatia's win over Brazil in penalty kicks. This continues the theme of upsets, and pretty much no one would have expected this result at all. The game itself was pretty mellow as it was tied 1-1, moving into the shootout, and Croatia showed their great defensive abilities and secured the win in the shootout. Moving on to top 3, we have Morocco becoming the first Arab and African country to go on to the semifinals after their win against Portugal. This was an extremely tense game as Morocco scored in the first half and then played the rest of the game super defensively. At the end of the game, I thought Portugal was going to end up scoring, but Morocco secured down and made all their supporters extremely proud, especially being the main underdogs at this tournament. At number 2, we have Mbappe's amazing performance in the World Cup final, scoring a hat-trick and being the only person to do so since 1966. He proved himself to be a nightmare for Argentina as he over and over kept France in the game. At only 23 years old, he has a really bright future and has potential to become one of the greatest. Overall, amazing performance by Kylian Mbappe, scoring a hat-trick in the World Cup final. Completely unheard of. Finally, the best moment of the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Argentina. More specifically, Messi, winning their first World Cup since 1986 with the legend Diego Maradona. This final against France was the best game I've seen in my entire life. Many may agree. Argentina was up 2-0 at half, and everyone was surely thinking that this game was over. But Mbappe came back and scored 2 goals in the second half to send the game into overtime. Extra time was even more crazy when Messi scored a goal, and this time the game surely had to be over. But in the last minutes, France got a penalty kick, and Mbappe scored an equalizer, making the game 3-3 and sending it to a penalty shootout. Fortunately for Argentina, They won the shootout thanks to the whole team and their amazing goalkeeper, Emi Martinez. I'm super happy Messi finally got to lift the World Cup, which he was hunting for his whole career. This definitely makes Messi the greatest soccer player of all time. Thank you for watching the top 10 best moments of the 2022 FIFA World Cup.